Hey, friends, welcome back to Sparkle and Shine, your favorite podcast for turning chaos into clean and houses into homes. I'm your host, Laila, and today's episode is right on time because we're talking about one of the most overlooked yet totally essential parts of moving: move in and move out cleaning. Now, before we get into the nitty-gritty, here's a fun one for you. Did you know that May through September is the most popular time of year for people to move? Yep, according to National Moving Trends, nearly 80% of all moves happen between May and early fall. Something about warmer weather, school breaks, and the, quote, let's start fresh spirit. And guess what? May 1st is literally tomorrow. That's why we're dropping this episode right now. So whether you're gearing up to move out, move in, or just thinking about refreshing your space, we've got your back before the madness begins. Because let's be real, moving out is already a roller coaster, and the last thing you want to do during that ride is worry about mystery smells in the fridge, dusty baseboards, or discovering someone else's long-lost spaghetti spoon behind the oven. That actually happened to me. I still have questions. So in this episode, I'm walking you through it all. The why behind move in and move out cleaning, the room by room breakdown, what you can DIY versus when to call the pros, and a few personal stories of my own. Because yes, I've absolutely scrubbed a toilet at midnight while holding a flashlight to my teeth. If you're moving soon or just dreaming about a fresh space, you are in the right place. All right, let's jump into why this deep cleaning step is so important and how it can actually make your move smoother, cleaner, and way less stressful. Let me tell you, moving is already a circus. You've got boxes, tape stuck to your elbow, a phone that won't stop buzzing with, hey, where did you pack the messages? And somehow everyone's hangry, including the cat. But one thing I've learned after more moves than I care to count is this: cleaning isn't optional. It's not a side quest or something you can squeeze in between loading the moving truck and collapsing on the couch. It's a whole event, and it matters. When you're moving out, deep cleaning ensures you leave behind good energy and maybe get that full deposit back. When you're moving in, it's your chance to start fresh, like really fresh, as in, I'm going to wipe out every drawer before I put a single spoon inside fresh. And listen, I've lived in places that were allegedly cleaned before move-in. Let me just say, if your definition of clean involves sticky shelves and a surprise onion peel in the cabinet, we are not the same. So, today we're going to reclaim this step. We're making move-in, move-out cleaning part of the moving process, not just an afterthought. Here's your first actionable tip for today. Open up your calendar and pick a dedicated cleaning day before your move-out date or before move-in day. Circle it, highlight it, put a big star on it. Because when everything's packed, or when it's still empty, you have the rare opportunity to clean all of the hidden corners you normally can't reach. Next up, I'm going to walk you through exactly what to clean in each room so you don't miss a thing. Because yes, there is a right way to do it. And yes, I've absolutely missed some of these steps in the past and lived to regret it. So without further ado, let's dive into that checklist. All right, now it's time to get into the meat and potatoes of this. You're moving out, you're tired, and everything is chaos. But before you hand over those keys, let's make sure you've hit all the cleaning spots that matter. And trust me, landlords, buyers, and even your future self, if you're subletting, they notice the little stuff. So here's a room-by-room guide to help you get it all done without losing your mind. So let's start in the kitchen. This room is the beast. If you tackle it first, everything else will feel easier. Here's what to focus on. Wipe down all the cabinets and drawers, inside and out. Yes, even that weird one above the fridge you haven't opened since you moved in. Give the oven, stovetop, and hood a good degrease. It doesn't have to sparkle like a showroom, but it should not be sticky. Pull the fridge out and clean behind and underneath it. You'll probably find a dust bunny and a lost magnet or two. You're also going to want to open the fridge and freezer. Take the shelves out, give them a wash in warm soapy water, and if it's not a frost-free freezer, go ahead and defrost it. And finally, check the dishwasher. Clean the inside, especially the filter. If it smells like a wet sock, it probably needs a rinse. I once found a carrot and a grocery receipt from 2019 behind our fridge. So yeah, it's definitely worth checking back there. Now let's head on to the bathroom. This is one of those places where clean really, really matters. You want to walk out of there like a hotel housekeeper just left. So focus on these things. Scrub the toilet, the sink, and the tub or shower walls. Don't just swish. Really get in there. Wipe away any soap scum and check corners for mildew. Clean the mirrors because fingerprints and toothpaste splatters are totally not cute. And wipe out the cabinets and drawers in the vanity. You'd be shocked at how much hair and old Q-tips gather in there. And if you really want to go above and beyond, pop a new toilet paper roll on. Small gestures, big class. Living room and bedroom time. Once the furniture is out, you'll start seeing all those little marks and dust trails. So we're going to handle that. Here's what you do. Dust the ceiling fans, the blinds, and any vents. Start working high and work your way down. That way, as you brush dust off, it's all going to come to the bottom and you'll be able to clean all that up at the very end. You're going to wipe all your light switches, outlet covers, and doorknobs. These are fingerprint magnets. So if you clean those off, you don't see those fingerprints anymore. Things look super clean. You're going to clean the windows. And don't forget the tracks. These little grooves collect the worst kinds of gunk. And finally, you're going to vacuum and mop the floors, making sure to hit all of the baseboards and behind doors. And if you had pets, do a quick pass with a lint roller or vacuum the edges of the room twice. I once pulled a full fur tumbleweed from under the bed. Not proud. True story. And now, the "oh no, I forgot" spots. These are the things people always overlook. So I'm just giving you a heads up now so we're prepared. Check the top of the fridge. It's dusty, I promise. Check behind the toilet. You'll need gloves, maybe goggles. Proceed with bravery. Inside the washer and dryer, especially if you're leaving them behind. Any wall scuffs or tiny nail holes. Patch and paint if you can. A little touch-up goes a long way. And trash bins. Empty them, rinse them. Otherwise, you're leaving behind a time capsule of weird smells. Here's something else that you can do that's super easy that you can do today, even if your move is a few weeks away. Start a move-out cleaning basket. Just grab a laundry basket or a tote and fill it with your go-to supplies. Spray cleaner, microfiber cloths, gloves, baking soda, vinegar, paper towels, maybe a magic eraser or two. Keep it separate from your packed stuff so it doesn't disappear into a box labeled random bathroom drawer things. I have a friend who's moving to Tennessee and she packed all of her cleaning supplies and put them in her pod and then proceeded to have to go buy new cleaning supplies in order to actually clean the house for the move out. Okay, so that's your move out mission. Next up, we're flipping the script. What if you're not saying goodbye? You're saying hello. Let's talk about move-in cleaning and how to make your new space feel like it's truly yours from day one. Spoiler alert, it's not just about wiping down countertops. Let's get into it. All right, time to flip the script. You've survived the move, you've got the keys in your hand, and you step into your new home, and everything looks pretty clean. But hold up. Looks clean and is clean are two very different things. Let me give you a real moment here. I once moved into a cute little place that had been professionally cleaned. I'm using air quotes for that. And within 15 minutes of unpacking, I opened the silverware drawer and found a single half-used chopstick. Just one, not two, not in a wrapper, just there in the drawer. And that's when I knew this place needed a deep clean before I put anything down. So let's walk through the essentials of move-in cleaning. This is your one golden opportunity before furniture, rugs, and cats take over to get every corner of your space and give it a true fresh start. So you're going to want to start with the touch everything surfaces. These are the surfaces you're going to interact with every single day. So let's make sure they're really clean. Wipe down all light switches, doorknobs, and cabinet handles. Just grab a disinfecting wipe or your vinegar spray and go room by room. Think of it like a little treasure hunt for germs. Clean the tops and insides of shelves, drawers, and closets, even if they, quote, look fine. Dust settles in surprising places. Run a cloth over baseboards, windowsills, and the top edges of door frames. I don't know why, but the tops of doors collect more dust than seems physically possible. Okay, now let's talk about bathrooms. Listen, I don't care if the tile is shiny and the toilet paper is folded into triangles like a hotel. You still need to clean it. Here's what to hit. Scrub the toilet, sink, and shower or tub with a product you know and trust. Even if it smells like bleach when you walk in, that doesn't mean the grout is actually clean. Don't forget the corners, the underside of the toilet seat, and behind the fixtures. Give the mirrors a wipe and rinse out the cabinets. You want a fresh start, not a sticky shelf surprise. Also, fun fact, I always pack a clean shower curtain liner in my first night box. It's cheap, it's fresh, and it instantly makes the bathroom feel like it's mine. So now moving on into the kitchen. This one is personal because I cook a lot and nothing messes with my vibe more than putting fresh groceries into a mystery smelling fridge. So before even unpacking a single plate, wipe down the inside of all the cabinets and drawers. Crumbs and stickiness hide where you least expect them. Clean out the fridge and freezer, inside and out. Take out the shelves if you can, and give everything a proper scrub. Run the dishwasher empty on a hot cycle with vinegar or a dishwasher cleaner pod. It's the move-in version of hitting reset. Wipe countertops, the backsplash, and especially behind the faucet where the weird gunk likes to hang out. And of course, don't forget the floors. Before you roll out any rugs or drop the couch in place, clean the floors. Vacuum thoroughly, even on hardwood or tile. Dust bunnies love bare floors. Then mop with something non-toxic, especially if you have pets or kids who will be rolling around. If the home came with carpet or area rugs and they weren't just installed brand new, do yourself a favor, get them steam cleaned. That fresh carpet smell hits different when you know it's not just spray deodorizer masking old foot traffic. And hey, if you're in LA, you know who to call. And here's another hint, trick from someone who's moved way too many times. Keep a first night kit handy. Pack toilet paper, hand soap, a roll of paper towels, a sponge, all-purpose cleaner, a towel, and a clean pair of socks or slippers. Because you don't want your first night to be spent barefoot on a dusty floor with no soap in sight. Been there. Don't recommend it. Coming up next, we'll be talking about when it's worth tackling all of this on your own and when it's time to call in the pros to help you really hit reset in your new space. Because sometimes you've just got to outsource the stress. All right, so now that we've gone through all the deep cleaning to-dos for both move in and move out, here comes the big question. Do I do this all myself or do I call in the pros? And listen, I'm all about that DIY spirit. You've heard every single one of my episodes at this point. I love a good scrub session with my playlist blasting, windows open, coffee in hand. There's something cathartic about cleaning your own space, especially when you're saying goodbye to it or stepping into a new chapter. But, and this is a big but, sometimes it just makes more sense to hire help. And that doesn't mean you're lazy. It means you value your time, your sanity, and honestly, your back. Because have you ever tried deep cleaning a baseboard after packing for 8 hours? Yeah, that's a no for me. So here's when to DIY. If you're moving out of a smaller apartment or studio, if the place has been kept in pretty good shape, or if you've got the time and energy to go room by room, go for it. Put on some music, light a candle when you're done, and take pride in the sparkle. Same goes for moving in. If you're walking into a relatively clean space and you feel good about the surfaces, a DIY clean with your favorite products might be all you need. Plus, there's a weirdly satisfying feeling when you scrub something yourself and can actually say, Yes, I cleaned that shower grout with my own elbow grease. But here's when to call in the professionals. Now, if any one of the following sound familiar, it's probably time to bring in a cleaning crew, or at least a specialist. 1, you're short on time, like move out is tomorrow and you still haven't finished packing. 2, the place has heavy buildup, years of cooking grease, pet stains, or dare I say, mystery odors. 3, you have carpet, tile, or stone that needs steam cleaning or sealing. 4, you're listing the home for sale and it needs to be photo ready. Or 5, you just can't deal and want someone else to handle it so you can focus on other things. That's totally valid. I can't tell you how many clients call us in a full panic like, "Hi, I thought I could clean everything myself and now I'm crying in a corner next to an open box of baking soda. Can you come tomorrow?" And I get it, because sometimes it's just not worth the stress. So here's what pros can actually do for you. A good professional team, like ours at JP Carpet Cleaning, just saying, will go beyond surface level. We're talking steam cleaning carpets to get rid of odors, allergens, and stains, deep cleaning tile and grout so your bathroom and kitchen feel brand new, polishing or refinishing wood or stone floors, sanitizing upholstery, especially if the last tenant had pets or kids, or if you're just moving from one place to the other, you want to clean all the gunk from one place and move into the new apartment or new home, new apartment, new place with fresh sanitized upholstery. And even sealing stone countertops or floors to protect them from future messes. Basically, if it's something that requires tools, machines, or a lot of experience, we've got you covered. And here's the thing. We're not just cleaning, we're resetting the space so you can walk in, drop your bags, and feel at ease from day one. All right, here's something actionable that you can do today. Make a 2-column list, one side for DIY, the other for hire out. Go room by room and decide what's worth your time and what you'd rather hand off. You'll get clarity fast and no surprises the night before move day. All right, next up, we're going to wrap things up with my best final tips to keep the whole process as smooth as possible. Because moving might be messy, but your cleaning plan doesn't have to be. So let's finish this strong. All right, my friends, we've packed the boxes, we've scrubbed the toilets, we've cleaned the fridge, and we've officially earned this final segment. Let's wrap things up with my best tips to help you avoid last-minute chaos and make this move, whether in or out, a whole lot smoother. And hey, some of these I've learned the hard way, so you're welcome in advance. Tip number 1, clean after the movers, not before. This one's big. Don't waste your energy doing a full clean before the movers come. They're gonna track in dirt, leave behind dust trails, and probably scuff a wall or two. Save the deep clean for after everything is out. You'll get better results, and you won't find yourself mopping twice in the same day. Tip number 2, pack a first night survival kit. You do not want to be digging through a dozen boxes at 11 p.m. looking for a clean towel or a phone charger. So put together a little first night kit. Throw in some of the basics like toilet paper, a hand soap, a couple of towels, cleaning wipes, snacks, trust me, you'll be starving, a change of clothes, your favorite candle or room spray, because smell is powerful and your new space will feel like home immediately. Bonus points if you toss in a comfy pair of socks or slippers. There's nothing worse than sticky floors on tired feet. Tip number 3, don't forget to clean the things you can't see. By the end of a move, we all tend to get what I call cleaning blindness. Everything looks fine, but there are a few spots that always get missed. Top of the water heater, closet shelves way up high, inside the washer and dryer if you have them, air vents, and yes, behind the toilet. Again, if you're running on fumes, make a checklist or even film a little walkthrough video so you can spot anything left undone. Tip number 4, leave a note or a little kindness. This one's optional, absolutely, but I love doing it. If you're moving out, consider leaving a little welcome note for the next person. Just a quick, hope you love this home as much as we did. You can also leave behind a few essentials: a clean sponge, a roll of TP, a mini cleaning spray. It costs basically nothing, but can make a huge impression. If you're moving in and you find someone left you something like that, pass it forward next time. And tip number 5, make it fun, or at least tolerable. Okay, yeah, maybe fun is a stretch, but at the very least, set the mood. Create a moving playlist, grab your favorite drinks, put on your comfiest clothes, and play a podcast. Might I recommend Sparkle and Shine? Give yourself grace, take breaks, celebrate small wins. And when you're done, really done, order your favorite takeout. Sit on the floor with your legs stretched out and toast to your fresh start. Because you did it. And there you have it, your complete move-in, move-out cleaning guide. Whether you're stepping into a fresh new space or giving one last loving goodbye to an old one, I hope today's episode gave you the tools, motivation, and maybe a few laughs to help you tackle it all with confidence. Remember, cleaning isn't just about making things look nice. It's about resetting your environment and your energy. And hey, if you're in the Los Angeles area and need a little backup, JP Carpet Cleaning Expert Floor Care is just a phone call away. We'd be honored to help you make your next space feel like home from day one. If you enjoyed this episode, please follow, subscribe, or leave a review. Your support helps this little podcast keep going and growing. And don't miss next week's episode, where we are diving into how warmer weather affects your floors and how to protect them. Because sunshine is great, but it can do a number on your hardwood, tile, and carpet if you're not prepared. Until then, breathe deep, drink some water, give yourself a gold star for showing up through another big life moment. And, as always, keep shining.